Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Daizshanae Marie and I'm going to be showing you my 2023 makeup wrapped. Right now I have a plain face. That's just because I'm going to start doing my makeup in order and explaining why I love these products. But then I'm also going to be showing other products that I love this year at the same time. The very first product I'm going to be using today is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I've been using this like almost every single time I go to wear foundation, and runner-up would be e.l.f.'s Power Grip Primer. As you can see, it is on its last legs. But this one right here, if I'm trying to do like a nice professional makeup, I'm gonna go to that one. After primer, I always start with my brows so then I can just let that rest. And I'm going to be using Benefit Cosmetics Precisely My Brow. This is in shade 5. I got it too dark of a shade, but I haven't ran out of this one yet, but I would normally prefer 4.5 instead of number 5. Okay, to clean up my brows, I love using concealer underneath. I will forever do this. I've been doing this since 2016. If you're talking about tried and true concealer, I would definitely say LA Girl Pro Concealer was my top for this year. But if you're talking about luxury and you're wanting to spend a little bit of coin for some quality, then definitely NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer should definitely be in your cart. I'm going to go in with NARS today. If you're needing something real quick, this will hold you down. Okay, I never really was the one to color correct. I would always just put concealer on and layer it on top. But I received this Huda Beauty Faux Filter Corrector in the shade Papaya. And not gonna lie, I can definitely tell a difference. The only thing is this is like super pigmented. So one, make sure you get the right shade. This is a little bit too red for me. I would go like a shade lighter. And then two, only use a tiny dot. I would just layer it as needed, but don't go in strong because you will have to wipe it off. To blend everything out, I use the Sephora double brush where it has the concealer and foundation side, and this is number 203. Depending on how much I use, as you can see, it's like red on both ends, but I normally just use this so then it's easier to like pack in, and if I need to blend it out, I can just blend off to the side. Now, I like to do underpainting where I go in with the wet products first and then layer it on top with the same powder products. For me, I feel like it makes my foundation last longer. I don't know, I don't think I'm going to change it, honestly. Moving on to my face now, I'm going to go back in with that NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I'm just going to highlight my face, also just kind of going over where I marked the red spots. And then I'm also going to go in with cream bronzer. My top of this year would be either the Semi Haze Skin Suede or the Mango People bronzer. Okay, to now bring everything together, this right here is like my favorite foundation. I don't know why, but with the primer, the Smashbox primer, and then the Smashbox Always On foundation, you guys, this combo, amazing. And it just blends in so seamlessly. But another one I've also been loving too is the Dior Backstage body and face foundation. That one also has a nice blend as well, but today we're using the Smashbox foundation. I think I've perfected like not using too much. You literally just put it on the back of your hand. You can probably just start with one pump, to be honest, and then add on. I put like 3 pumps the last time I was doing makeup, and I was like, girl, what am I doing? And then I just blend it out. This is the IT Cosmetics foundation brush. Okay, I used just the one dot, and you see how now blended everything is. To finish off complexion, I have been loving the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin blush. This, I think I got this earlier in the year, and it looks like I barely even used it. It's just so pigmented and I absolutely love. Okay, so now I go in and set my face. I use a combination of 3 different powders. I use a pressed powder. This is the one by Maybelline Fit Me, and it's in the shade 355. And then I also like to use the One Size translucent powder. This I like to kind of set and blend. Now the Juvia's Place I Am Magic setting powder in Kalahari, because like this one's like yellow. This is just really to set my concealer, but then it blends everything together with the translucent powder. And then I like to go in with bronzer, powder bronzer, and then also powder blush. These are the Juvia's Place Bronze and Blush. This is volume 5. And then this is in shade Tan. Both of these, it just depends on the mood, but I always love to go in with this deeper shade. But then sometimes I do love a bright blush, but today we're just gonna go in the lighter shade. Okay, so for highlight, back in the day, there was this Stila highlight, and I have yet to find it again. I'm going to look for it one more time. But I found something similar. It is the Moon Dust palette by Urban Decay. I actually like to take, I don't know, sometimes I like all of them. Today we're gonna go in with Space Cowboy, but sometimes I like to do a nice pink. I don't know. Okay, so this is kind of out of the normal. I like to do my setting spray before I get into my eyeshadow, and I don't really go back for more setting spray. I don't know why, I just haven't been doing that. But the top 2, and I use these together honestly, it is going to be the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip spray, and then also the Urban Decay All Nighter. I go in with the Milk Makeup first, let that dry, and then go in with the Urban Decay spray and let it dry. Okay, now this past year I loved so many different palettes. And also, I haven't tried many new palettes, so these are old. Don't come for me. I just wasn't in the market to buy new palettes. But if you don't have these, I would still recommend them. First being the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. This right here goes so freaking hard, dude. Look at how beautiful these shades are. So I love myself a good shimmer, and this orangey red brown neutral tone, it just eats up for me. It really does. If I'm gonna be doing a creative set, you're probably not gonna see me using a brown, right? If you're needing a new creative palette where it has tons of different colors, I would definitely recommend the Norvina volumes. I have, I think, just 1, 2, and 3, and I think there's a pink one. I can't recall at the moment, but these right here are just beautiful. They have tons of different colors in there, and they're really pigmented, so I would recommend those if you're looking for something that can show up and show out. For today, I'm probably just going to do 2 shades, to be honest. Either going to be Cayenne right here, and I'm debating between Scorched or Lumbre. What can I say? What can I say? Like, look at that. That looks too good. Too freaking good. Now for eyeliner, I have 2 favorites. I use one more than the other. It's just because I kind of forgot that I had one. If you're talking about long-lasting eyeliner, I definitely like using the Milk Makeup Infinity eyeliner. This right here is so pigmented, so creamy, and like I swatched it on my hand when I first got it. It did not come off until like the next day and a half. But then if you're talking about something cheap but still has a bright pigment, I'm not gonna say last all day, but still like take your photos good, beautiful. I would recommend the e.l.f. Eyeliner and shadow stick combo. I've always loved. I've had it, not this one in particular, but I've gotten this like before, like in high school, and love it. Okay, a little hack that I have for you guys is I like to take a sponge instead of using my finger to put on my eyeliner, every single time I go and like touch my skin, I just feel like I leave a mark on my face, and I get so frustrated with that. But if I use a sponge, it doesn't leave the mark. Okay, if we're going to talk about mascara, I have two favorites that I've been going back and forth, and I can't tell which one that I prefer. But this one here, the Lancome Idol Lash, comes with a booster that I do feel like helps it out. You don't really need it, but I feel like it lasts a lot longer and you get more effect when you use both of these together. But then I've been loving the Benefit Cosmetics Fan Fest mascara. It just has like a lot like fluffy, like a fluffier version of your eyelashes. The only thing is it does have some fallout. Not as much as other mascaras that I've seen, but if you're trying to go all day, you're definitely going to have some on your face. Okay, moving on to lip products. This is kind of hard for me. I mean, okay, it's only two different brands, but I just don't know what I want to do. So it's so used, it doesn't even have a label on it anymore. I mean, that can be good and bad. Like, this stuff is kind of expensive, and for your label to be coming off like that, that's kind of not good. But these are the Lancome Juicy Tubes, and I've been loving Just Clear, or which color is this? What color is this? I don't know what color it is because I wiped it off. But these two right here, so this is pure, right? These I've been obsessed with. The red, like, it does have a tint to it, so that's cute. But then the other brand is the Clinique. I actually don't know what this is, but it is in the shade Black Honey. I got this in like a sampling thing, and I've been obsessed ever since. But I think I'm going to go in with this just so that I can have some dimension on my lips, and then we'll be finished. Okay, so this is my final look with all of my 2023 favorites. Let me know if any of these products have hit your favorite list, or tell me something that I need to try, because I am down to try anything in 2024. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one.